A 17-year-old was wounded, and several others were detained after a massive teen takeover at Clearwater Beach in Florida.
I just seen somebody point out their car and then cops with a whole bunch of rifles and heard gunshots earlier.
Police say the gathering was planned through social media and quickly spiraled out of control.
Some of those people who gathered decided to break the law tonight.
Hundreds of teenagers flooded the beach Sunday night, filling the streets near South Gulfview Boulevard. Witnesses say the atmosphere changed fast. What started as a beach meetup suddenly turned chaotic. Police rushed to the scene after reports of a fight, followed by gunfire. Authorities say a 17-year-old boy was shot and taken to the hospital. His condition has not been released. Officers from multiple departments responded, trying to break up crowds and restore order. Several people were detained as police cleared the area. Now officials are warning anyone planning similar gatherings in the future. Don't do it. Police say this kind of behavior will not be tolerated, and if it happens again, your trip to the beach could end with a trip to jail.
To anyone who plans to come here and engage in the kind of behavior we saw this evening, don't do it. If you do, your trip to the beach will end up with a trip to jail.
Clearwater Beach is packed right now, guys. Still going on.
Public service announcement to parents. These teen takeovers are out of control. Start asking questions of your teenagers. Where are you going? Who are you going with? Who's going to be there? Because I'm currently on a call, been out here for well over an hour trying to get a group of 300 plus kids out of this area because they have been nonstop disrupting the whole community. I know that those homeowners are pissed. Why are the police not doing anything? Quite frankly, these kids don't give a damn. They do not want to move. They don't want to leave. We don't have the manpower to try to bus these kids anywhere. Hey, it's time to go get an Uber. It's time to go home. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Nope, they don't want to leave. And then they wonder, and parents wonder, why things happen. We don't want to destroy parties. We just want to have a good night too. We got to be safe and we got to protect the citizens. And when these teens are getting all together, it's insane. Y'all let me know if there is something out there that'll get these kids to walk in other than arresting them, because God forbid if we did that, then we're in the wrong for that too. If y'all got suggestions, let me know, because this is the beginning of summer.
This is a 17-year-old influencer who actually got pum yesterday at Clearwater Beach. This was actually a sad situation. I just don't understand these kids, and when are they going to learn? When are they going to learn, guys? Whoever the trigger man was, it's a sad situation because 2 seconds of pum has cost you years of your life if they catch you. I need for these kids to stop and think. It takes 3 to 30 seconds to think, and I wish they would get that through their head. Guys, don't forget to comment below, like, follow, and share, guys. Clearwater Beach is in my backyard. I grew up at Clearwater Beach, and when I was there, it used to always just be so peaceful and nice. I can't imagine going down there now, seeing this type of activity. They was pew-pewing, in broad daylight in front of people, families, kids. They didn't even care.
As somebody who's half black, half white with a decent sized platform on here, I want to take a second to address what happened with this whole teen takeover thing in Clearwater, Florida. Let me start by saying accountability is not racism. So if you see somebody posting something on here and the majority of the people in their video or in their post is just a bunch of black people, I hate seeing stories like this, because when you get a group of people together, especially a group of young people, and they're causing chaos, violence, shootings, it does not just affect the victims, it affects how outsiders are viewing entire communities. Now listen, most black people are not doing this. Most black kids are not doing this. But when it happens and it makes the news, this becomes the image that people remember. I think we should be able to call out bad behavior regardless of who's doing it, because remember, like I said, accountability is not racism, and holding people responsible for their actions is actually how you build communities, is how you make them stronger. And if it's not you doing it, help to be a leader in your community, because there's a lot of kids out there right now that are missing a real strong leader in their life. It's just the truth. I really hope this video reaches the right audience because these young people need to understand that every single action has a consequence, and that consequence is not only going to affect you, but it affects you, your family, everybody around you, and how everybody outside of your little community perceives your community. I really think we should be encouraging respect, leadership, and responsibility, not making excuses for any type of destructive behavior. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Very frustrating. Closing early is losing money, and that's not something that we want. We don't want that for our customers. It's a tourist district, like I said, and to keep it safe, we left yesterday early.
The teen takeover is getting ridiculous.
Yeah, man, that is crazy.
It's getting ridiculous. It is.
A friend of mine is a cop, and he said that what makes it terrible is that they can never have enough cops in the area that they're taking over.
And do you know, I'm sorry, Ty.
No, you good. Go ahead.
You know they're communicating state to state?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Like, they're challenging each other. Like, the kids from here call their cousins in Chicago or their people, or a lot of them are gang affiliated. So they'll be like, y'all can't do numbers like us. We got 1,000 downtown right now. You know what I'm saying? But at least here, they're not as bad as the ones in California because they smashing and grabbing.
Oh, yeah.
That's where it started.
They did some here, but they didn't get a lot. The problem is that when they do our downtown, the cops quickly emerge.
Because you got a 45-second time before. Downtown is the safest spot in Detroit.
Yeah, definitely.
You do something down there, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I've been around when it wasn't safe to be downtown, man. It was more fun back then. I ain't gonna lie. It was more fun back then. But when Belle Isle was not a state park.
You remember you could spend the night at Belle Isle?
Yeah.
Literally be on there all night. So. Yeah.
I don't ever remember Belle Isle being shut down because it was too many people.
Always.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let them teen takeover things gotta stop. I mean, it was cool when y'all said it was just like urban area or like places and stuff. Cause like teens want to be around teens. I'm not speaking on the fighting stuff. Like that don't got nothing to do with me. But why are we downtown running in crowds, fighting in crowds? Just like, what is y'all doing? Y'all in Chipotle fighting. Why are y'all in Chipotle fighting? Like, but y'all really just setting a bad example on black teens. Like, we already in a crisis with it. Why are y'all already just going out and acting a fool? Like, y'all parents did not raise y'all this way. And to the parents that do let y'all kids go out on the weekends, hanging out downtown in them big crowds, that's a shame on you. I like to hang out. I like to be outside all the time. I like to be with my friends. That don't mean I like to be in big crowds, causing stuff. Like a big crowd, okay. Fighting, screaming, running, doing anything. Like, what did y'all do? We are about to have a strict curfew this summer. Mind you, this supposed to be our year. Like, come on now. Then most of y'all who doing it is middle schoolers. Like, what? Y'all go to Cas Tech, Renaissance. Y'all acting a fool too. Why are y'all there?
What the hell is going on? Teen takeovers. They've got children running through shopping centres, terrorising people, smashing up shops, attacking strangers, filming it for social media like it's entertainment. Parents, please get a grip on your children. Seriously, what happened to parenting? What happened to standards? What happened to raising children to respect people, respect themselves, and understand the consequences? Some of you don't know where your kids are. You don't know who they're with. You don't know what they're doing. And your child, I get told they ignore your texts like you're powerless. Like, how is this the case? Who's paying for the phone? Who's putting food on the table? Who's responsible for that child? You. You are. Your children. You're responsible for them. And before anybody comes for me, right, before they do, I'm not having you blaming the schools, the police, the social media, the government, or society. Like, seriously, this starts at home. You are the parent. Lead your family. Sit your children down. Look them in the eye. Draw the line. Uphold the boundaries. Follow through with consequences. Because right now, too many parents are terrified of upsetting their children. How is this? How? This is weak leadership. And you know what it's doing? It's creating lost children. You cannot raise children with no accountability and then act shocked when they run wild in public. This isn't kids being kids. This is a breakdown of parenting and responsibility. There's a parenting crisis happening. And trust me, the consequences are coming because the police, they're intervening. There's going to be criminal records, courtrooms, fines, prison sentences, not just for some of these kids, but for you parents too. You cannot keep saying, well, I don't know what my child is doing. That excuse is done. It's done. Did you learn nothing over the last 22 years watching families struggle and transform? Did you not learn from watching me the importance of your leadership? Kids need that. And they need boundaries and love. Children need parents willing to parent. So step up. This is your wake-up call. Pull yourselves together because it starts at home and it starts now.
Can you talk a little bit about the teen takeovers? Obviously, the city has made incredible efforts to create safe spaces for these teens, but we still have it happening and escalating to the point of a shooting last night. What's there to say? What's there to be done?
Yeah, so we are going to continue to push enforcement and accountability. I want to be very clear that while this administration is creating safe spaces and investing in prevention, we equally are promoting accountability and enforcement, and we will not tolerate violence. We will not tolerate what we saw this weekend, and we will continue to push for parental responsibility enforcement in our curfew. And so it's not an either or, it's a both and we believe that our approach will continue to yield the results we want to see.
Any message to the teams, that were out and about? Because I believe it happened Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, again, it won't be tolerated. We have zero tolerance for violence, for disruption. And again, those who are coming downtown with bad intentions will be held accountable. And we will continue to work with DPD to push enforcement and also, again, to push parental responsibility. I think there's a large portion of young people who want to come down and just enjoy themselves, but you do have a group of individuals who come down and cause chaos and disruption. And those individuals will be held accountable. We have zero tolerance for disruptive and criminal behavior. They will be held accountable.
Is there any further plan in place? Obviously, you guys are working with CBI groups.
Yeah, so we're looking at we are looking at different ways to call on volunteers, to call on other organizations in addition to CBI to come out and really help to provide more safe spaces for our young people during those weekends. And so we're working with DPD to figure out what that looks like again, but we're going to continue to push more enforcement and accountability during our weekends.
What are you talking to Chief Edison about, after last night? Are you guys kind of changing anything? Or
so we're going to meet today just to kind of recap everything. Again, we want to ensure that we're still pushing enforcement and accountability. We know that the curfew is something that's in place. I know that they did enforce the curfew. There were several tickets issued for parental responsibility. So we want to make sure that as teens are gathering, that DPD is there to actually keep people moving and not just kind of crowd and gather in the downtown area. So I'm definitely going to continue to look at different ways that we can be more proactive. Again, to continue to push enforcement, accountability, but we're not going to neglect this administration's priorities of investing in prevention and safe spaces for our young people as well.
Okay, y'all, I wanted to come on here and have a talk while I finish doing my makeup about the Chicago teen takeovers, right? So everybody, be getting mad at the kids and talking about, I guess that parents don't be paying attention to what their kids do. And although that is true, I feel we really shouldn't be mad at the kids because I feel like they take away a lot of stuff that teens, would enjoy, or programs that they used to have in the past, I guess, for teens to do stuff, right? So now, the kids can't do anything. There's curfews on the malls. It's curfews on basically everything that teenagers would want to do. And I fear the kids are just yearning for community, y'all. They just want to hang with some other kids at their age. And yes, that's the wrong way to go about it, jumping on people's car and stuff. But I fear the issue here is that the kids don't have spaces to, be in community with one another. All of this really could stop if kids just had spaces to be in community with one another. And don't say after school matters, because some of that stuff be lame. But if yeah, if they want to solve that issue, we really just got to put some more things in place for kids to be in community with one another. Because that's all the kids want. They just want to do what everybody else do. And if they see everybody else jumping on top of cars, they're going to want to jump on top of cars. But if they see everybody else going to a picnic or hosting some type of, some type of fun event, then they're going to want to be there. They just want to be in community with one another. So it's not that they're bad kids who just want to tear the city up. It's that it's genuinely nothing else for them to do, and they want to be in community with other people that are the same age as them. And then another thing is everybody be getting on here and complaining about it, but it's like y'all not doing anything to fix it. Like, for example, I'm one of the people who be complaining about it, and I'm doing something to fix it. I'm starting a social club. But everybody else just be on there talking. It be a bunch of adults just talking, and they ain't doing nothing to help the kids find community. So I just feel like if y'all gonna talk about it, I'm gonna need y'all to have a solution, because talking about it and not having a solution is really counterproductive, and we're getting nowhere. So, yeah.
All right, so let's finish this lovely conversation about the Detroit teen takeover. So I was watching the news, and this guy that was being interviewed said they feel like downtown belongs to them. They want to party with everybody else. I don't give a damn about a kid wanting to party. A kid wanting to party downtown. Listen, baby, when we were in college, Club Blue, yeah, they might have shot it up a couple times, whatever, okay? We were there, okay? 18 and up. And I get it. We used to have teen clubs, but those boys were hustlers. Do y'all remember back in the day, if you do, Baby Sam with the Tasmanian Devil shirt, my homeboy, he used to throw parties all the time, right? As a teenager, young adult. Those boys was getting money. What are these kids doing? Y'all ain't came up with a couple of $1,000s to rent a space at one of them halls so that y'all can have a party and have fun? They're not hustlers. They lazy. They're unruly. They uncivilized. They don't want to go nowhere and have a good time. Is Northland skating rink closed? No. Is Great Skate closed? No. Is Oakland Mall closed? No. Is Somerset closed? No. Is Macomb Mall closed? No. What? There's so many places for them to go. Y'all talking about they want a place to party? Party your ass to school, baby. Party your ass with that report card over here so I can see what it look like. Why do they deserve spaces to party when they have spaces to be a kid? We got to stop forcing kids to grow up. We got to ask them what they want to do. Y'all don't want to skate? Y'all don't want to go to the movies? Y'all don't want to go to the mall? Y'all doing the takeover down here. Ain't nobody had no bags in their hand. Y'all not buying nothing from the Nike store? Y'all not buying nothing from the Lib Bar? Y'all not buying nothing from H&M? What? No bags? Y'all not buying nothing from Lululemon? Y'all didn't buy nothing from Culture when y'all decided to run all y'all asses up in there? What? A space to party? If y'all don't party your ass and shut the hell up.